Hey, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my experience at the Pinterest headquarters in San Francisco, California. So I had the opportunity to interview Jackie, who is a promoted pins partner, say that 3 times fast, at Pinterest. Promoted pins are basically just another way of saying ads at Pinterest. Now, Jackie works with Fortune 500 companies, but what was really encouraging and refreshing was that she utilizes some of the same Pinterest marketing strategies that I use every single day for my clients who are really small businesses. So basically the principles that we highlighted in our conversation was number one, continue to use strong and long vertical images. And what I mean by that is they need to be longer than they are wide. I usually start with 735 pixels by 1100 pixels. The other thing is the images need to be really high quality. So maybe you need to invest in a DSLR, or I recommend getting some stock photography options. There are great options out there, and I actually list them in the blog post that's going to be in the video description. You can find some options there. The second thing about the images is to continue to use text overlay. She highlighted that text overlay gets a lot more click-through than just a plain image. A plain image is good for brand awareness, but if you really want to drive traffic to your site, to use a text overlay. The second thing that she highlighted was that keywords are still really valuable. In fact, several times I tried to veer towards Pinterest Lens, which is a feature on mobile where you can take a picture of something and then it does a visual search. But she really just kept bringing me back to keywords and how valuable they are. The idea is to make sure that you have a really strong and powerful call to action that has keyword-rich ideas in the first of 3 sentences. And this is something I use and I really focus on with my Pinterest marketing strategies. If you don't have keywords, your image is not going to be seen by the smart feed. It's just not going to notice them. So continue with keywording. And another thing to highlight is people search differently on Pinterest and on Google and YouTube. So get on Pinterest, pretend like you are a target audience of your product and start searching and get some ideas of how someone might organically find you through the search and discovery tool. The third thing I want to highlight, and this is new to Pinterest marketing, is hashtags. In the past, we haven't used hashtags on Pinterest, but now it's a really important part to use. And the reason why is she said that a lot of brands had just been using hashtags on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and pretty much all over social media platforms, and they finally caved. Brands were asking for it, so Pinterest finally caved. And so the important aspect to remember is to use a hashtag at the end of your keyword-rich description and to use 1 or 2 really powerful hashtags that include the main keyword that might relate to your pin. So for example, if I'm doing a pin on Pinterest marketing, I would use the hashtag Pinterest marketing. Think about what keywords most represent or best represent your pin. So that's my biggest tip and a new thing you need to be implementing in your Pinterest marketing strategy. I've started doing it and I recommend that you do it too. If you have any other questions, be sure to visit my blog, leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from you. Or if you are interested in learning more about getting started with Pinterest, I have a free opt-in if you subscribe to my email, which you can find below.